Good afternoon and welcome to a new vlog. This vlog is going to be all about home updates because I have noticed that interior design and just organizing and doing stuff around the house has two functions for me. And the first one is it literally just calms me down doing these things like working on the house, doing improvements, changing colors, that sort of thing. And also, I've noticed that, like, visually, it really helps me to calm down, to regulate if I am in like a visually pleasing environment. So that is what I have been up to these past days, actually. So I have lots to update you on. And I thought I'm just going to show you what I have been doing and what you can expect from the rest of this vlog. So you might already be able to tell, but I've done a thing. I am changing the color here of the walls because what I've noticed is right now, let me put you here. What I have noticed is this color behind me. I really, really liked it and I still do, but I just don't think it works in our house because it is very dark and the like half of it is very, very white. And I don't want to change the white. I just want to make sure this is a little bit more cohesive with like the rest of our house. And I'll show you over here. You can see that it's super, super dark. And that is because we don't have like a lot of daylight here because this is where the sun comes up and then it goes all the way around the house. So we never have any like actual sunlight in here. So here it is super, super dark. And you can see that these lights are the exact same color as the wall. And the same goes, it's really hard to show you over here for these curtains. And it has been bugging me because whenever we close the curtains, there are these Roman blinds, I think they're called. Whenever we close the curtains are the exact same color as the wall. And it's just one dark smudge, basically. So what I want to do is add a little bit more contrast. And you can see I have been playing around with color samples here and they're up top because I want to make this a little bit more light so that we have some more contrast between the curtains over here, or the blinds I should say, and the wall color. So I found two colors. They are both from Little Green, and the first color is Greenstone Light, and then we have Portland Stone Light 281. And both of them have like a hint of green. I will show you here. These are the samples. So we have the Portland one over here, and then we have the greenstone over there. Now you can see this one is a little bit more beige and this one is a little bit more like green. And I actually based these colors here on a bakery that I visited a few days ago. I will insert the picture that I took there, but I really loved the colors that they had inside. I'll insert it over here so that you can see. I really love the colors that they had there. I immediately fell in love with like these bottom color here, and I was like, you know what? That's the color my wall should be because I just loved the vibe there. So I tried to like color match online, and these are the two colors that I found. Now here's a big lesson from someone who has painted a lot, and I mean a lot of walls. Don't just try out samples on one wall, try them out everywhere throughout your house. And by everywhere, I mean everywhere. You can see here we have greenstone and we have Portland. So these are actually like pretty big samples. And this will give you an actual sense of what the colors will look like in the shade, because there is no window that shines light on this wall here because the lighting comes from here. So now you will see what it looks like in the dark, basically. I also did a sample right here. And this is greenstone as well. And then here we have, again, both colors. You'll see this one is a little bit more green, and then this is the Portland one, which is a little bit more beige, and same over here. Now, if I'm being honest, I think the Portland one, like the beige one, is a little too beige, and the green one is a little too green. So I'm thinking, should I order another sample, like go in the hunt for a color that is like a mix of the two? Or should I just go for one? I think what I'm gonna do is just wait until it's like fully dry, see it in different types of lighting. That is also a big tip from me. Don't just decide your paint color on like one moment in the day, because lighting will change throughout the day. Like in the morning, you have a really blue light, and then during the day, it gets more like yellowy if the sun is shining, and then during the end of the night, it will get more blue again. So always wait until you've seen like several cycles of lighting throughout the day, and then yeah, decide based on that. Then what I've done here is I have painted this like wood around the door frame. I think it's called a door frame, right? I have painted that white, and I got started on these paneling that goes all the way around our ceiling here. You can see that I started with the same color as our walls, but I think this is way too yellow and it just feels like someone has been smoking here for like 40 years. So I also tried white here. So this little bit here is white, where the rest is more like warm white. Still undecided on the color. Then I have also finally added these bar stools, which I'm actually really, really happy about. They are super, super comfortable, and I just love the way they look. So I love this like detail over here. The texture is super nice. And I love this warm like wooden tone here. So yeah, we are super, super happy with those. Then I also got this garden set for our backyard. And I don't know if I've told you this, but I have stained the wood to make sure that it lasts a little bit longer because of the UV rays. They usually discolor this wooden color. I think it's acacia wood, something like that. It softens very, very quickly because of sunlight. So I stained it twice. And this is the end result. I really, really like it. And so do you, Lou. Hi. Now I've already come up with my next project after I finish inside. I want to paint this entire like wooden area. I don't know what you call it, but this is how we got the house. So it already came with this like porch, I'm guessing is the word. And I hate it. So what I'm going to do is change the entire color of this and turn it into something like really, really light. I'll actually pop some inspiration that I found on Pinterest on the screen, but I want to paint these wooden beams here that go all the way over here. I think I'm going to paint those white and then make this like a little bit of like a beigey slash green color, like very, very soft. And I'm thinking for the ceiling white as well. And then for the flooring, first of all, I have to give that a really good wash. But I'm thinking to stain this color here to make it a little bit more fresh. So those are my plans. I have no idea when I will be able to do that because obviously it needs to be good weather and I need to find paint colors first. And I have no idea how to do this, to be honest. I've never like painted outside the house. Like I've never done something outside. I'm guessing you need like a special paint for that. So I need to do some research on that. But I am very excited to have a brand new porch here. So yes, these are my plans for the coming week, I'm guessing, weeks. I have no idea. For the backyard, I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I don't know how the weather will do, so that might be for later. But I have so many ideas, guys. I don't know what it is, but I just love doing these things around the house. But everything just takes so long. Like I also really want to do like lime wash in our downstairs toilet. I still want to do like our bathroom. I want to finish up decorating everything. But whenever I get these ideas, I just overwhelm myself so much with all of these different rooms, all of these different ideas. And then I have so many unfinished projects and none of them are finished. So I want to start with the downstairs area and work my way up from there. And I also, put it down here, I would like to invite you to feel like for yourself if there are any areas in your house, or maybe it's your garden, maybe it's your, I don't know where it is, your office, something like that, where you feel a lot of like frustration whenever you enter the space, because I think a room can influence the way you feel so much. And I'm not saying you have to like change it completely, but just become aware of rooms that you really don't want to go into that much, or spaces or parts of spaces that you just don't really feel relaxed in. Become aware of those things, and yeah, maybe just see for yourself, like, hey, how can I make this a little bit more welcoming for myself? Like, maybe you can hang a painting on the wall, maybe add like some flowers or something. And if you want to go crazy like I do, maybe you paint the colors off the walls. Just see if there is something that you can change. Like, small things already make such a big impact, I think, in a room. So try and see if this is something that affects you as well. Like, not everyone is affected by their personal space, but I think for me, it's such an important thing that maybe it is for you too. And if so, like I said, I would invite you to start noticing these things and see if you can make small changes to make the room a lot more calm and welcoming to yourself. Now, I'm going to continue on with my day because I was actually editing, because I want to launch a vlog today, but then I got these painting samples and I just got distracted. And next thing you know, it's 2 hours later. So I'm going to continue editing, and then I'm going to have dinner at Dave's mom's house. And I don't know, I think for privacy reasons, I'm just not going to take you with me there. So I will talk to you in the morning. Good morning. I am all fresh out of the shower, and I thought I would show you some of the items that I ordered online. So, yes, I did some online shopping, but it's not what you think. If you've seen my previous video, you will know that shopping, or like online shopping, is my coping mechanism. So, whenever I get stressed and overwhelmed, I will just open my phone, I'll scroll on like Zara, H&M, something like that, and I will just start ordering clothes because I think this helps me distract myself from my feelings. And yeah, that is why I do that. So in the previous video, I explained that I don't want to be one of those like shopping channels where I just show you new clothes every single time. But these are some of the items that I ordered that I actually really looked up because I thought that I would wear them a lot. So I really look at the cost per wear of an item, and the items that I'm about to show you, I think, qualify for like long-term purchases. So I'm just going to show them. The first item that I got is this top from Mango. So it is knitwear, and I am a big fan of knitwear because I just think it's so comfy, it stays nice, it's warm, but in like a nice way, and it doesn't make you sweat. I don't know, with some not natural materials like polyester, I always feel like I'm sweating and it feels disgusting. So with this, I just feel like it just makes me a lot more comfortable. And I actually was on the hunt for a color like this with a sleeveless top that I could just wear whenever I want, and mostly also at home because I just think it's so versatile, it's so comfy. And oh my god, I've said the word comfy probably like 20 times already, but it is how I live my life, comfy. And I really like it. I got this in a size extra small. I'll link it down below if you're interested. Um, but I am not sure on the size because I do think you can like see my bra a little here, and I don't know if I like that. So I'm thinking maybe I should size up, but I'm not sure. Here you can see it a little better. So this is the front, and this is and the back. Yeah, I'm just not sure about these like buttons here. Anyways, I have styled this top with something else that I got, and this I actually really like, but again, maybe the sizing is a little bit off. So these are H&M trousers, and they are made out of, I don't know if you can see this. This feels like the same material as like a hoodie or a sweater. So it's like comfy clothes, but fancy, if that makes sense. So it has like these pleats here, which make it look like very fancy. And it also has holes here so that you can put a belt on it. And it actually comes with this belt here, but it's stuck to the back here. They put some type of plastic on it, so I can't try on the belt, which sad times. So I just put this belts that I already had. I just put that on just to see, but I'm wearing this in a size 36 or a small. I'm not sure on the sizing. I have no idea where the tag is, but it is like quite large. Like this is how much room I have left, but they don't have an extra small anymore, so that is sad. But I'm thinking, does it matter because I'm going to wear it with a belt anyways, and it is so comfortable. But yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is the sizing. So I'm gonna sleep at night on that, and I will link these down below as well if you're interested. Then the final item that I got is this top, which is also from Mango. It's knitwear. Again, it's sleeveless so that I can just wear it at home, because I've noticed actually that since I am not like sitting behind my laptop all day, I get hot. Like I was so cold all the time before, and now that I'm just like running around the house like every single day, I am just too hot to wear like long sleeves. And also, I mean, it is spring, so that makes sense. So I thought maybe I should just get some basics that are sleeveless so that I can like still be comfy. I can move around without feeling super, super hot or cold, because it's still like nice and warm here, but then I have openness here. So I really like this on the website, but I'm not sure on the color in real life. On the website, it was a lot like a lot less dark. So I'm not sure if this is my color. It was a lot more like minty green. So again, I'm just gonna sleep on this. And one more thing about these trousers, I do notice that they are like a little bit see-through if you tuck in something that's a little darker. So yeah, that is something to consider if you are thinking about buying these trousers. So yeah, I just wanna clarify my strategy for when I know shopping is coping and when shopping is like actually because I want to buy something. And my main rule here is whenever I start shopping online, that is, I cannot buy it straight away. So I always have to sleep on it at night, because the next day, most of the times, like I would say 75% of the time, the items that I have in my cart, I will look at them and think like, what was I thinking? I don't need this. Or I will just totally forget about them and I won't even check the website again. So, yeah, that is my strategy for noticing if I am buying something simply because I am suppressing something in my body, suppressing like some sort of emotion, or if I actually really want or need something. Hello, I think I left you in my closet. And yeah, we were trying on clothes, and I have decided to sleep on them at night. So I'm wearing something old, but it is super comfy. And I wanted to show you the painting samples that I have on the wall because they are fully dry, and I want to show you the end result. So these are the colors. This is the green one and this is the Portland one. And I am not sure about them actually. So what I have just done is I ordered more samples. I ordered 3 samples from Farrow and Ball. They're all relatively similar, so I'll show them to you tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day already. I left you yesterday in my closet trying on my online shopping spree. And to be honest, I'm still undecided on the items, but I will let you know if I keep them, or if I don't, you will see them on me or you won't. Anyways, today is gonna be a bit of a weird day. I went to the gym this morning and I have just washed my hair and I got ready. And I'm gonna have a bit of a chilled one because in the evening tonight I have a Kundalini energy awakening ceremony. So I think tonight is a full moon. So it's a full moon cacao ceremony. So it's like a spiritual practice, but I will update you on that later because I don't really have a lot of time right now, because I am about to head out. I'm going to be picking up a new rug. So for the dining area, I ordered a rug and I'm just gonna pick that up. So I will of course unbox that with you later on. And hopefully by the time I get back, my new paint samples for the living room walls will also have arrived. So I'm gonna hurry up and talk to you later. I am back and this is our new rug, and I think I'm just gonna open it straight away. So it is from this brand. Tipana, something like that. It takes a while actually because they make it like specifically for you. What I really liked about it is it's super, super thin, which is perfect for underneath this like table here because I want to be able to like put it in the laundry whenever I want to. And this one actually allows that. So let's see if I can do this by myself. Gosh, that was hard. Okay, so it's a bit of a weird like a rug situation because there is like something underneath and it kind of sticks to the actual rug so that you can just take off the top whenever you need to and you can just put it in the laundry. So that is what I've been figuring out, but I obviously did not read the instructions, so I did it backwards. But now I managed to make it work. So I'll show you what the rug looks like. Here we have it. And this is how it works. It's this mat here along with the top that has the design on it basically. And the top you can just remove easily because it kind of sticks together. And then you can put that in the laundry. So let's put this underneath our dining table. Okay, we have a new rug. Yay! Now, this also arrived, and these are the new paint samples for our walls. So let's try them out. Okay, so these are all by Farrow & Ball. We have James White, Schoolhouse White, and Shadow Whites. Now let's put them on our wall. Oh my god, on camera they literally all look exactly the same. Maybe if I zoom out. No, they look super, super similar. Okay, from here you can see it a little better. My preference goes out to this one. So that is Shadow White. I think it is the perfect combination between these two. And yeah, these are just too light and too beige. But again, it's really hard to show you here on camera. Okay, so I have just put out a bunch of samples throughout the house of one of the paint colors, and I went for the Shadow White. I think the other ones are just too white, which obviously makes sense. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go finish up my nails with this like rubber base that you put on your nails along with one of those like lights. So that is what I'm gonna do now. And that's my nails all finished. And if you're interested, I use the pink shellac rubber base in the color Frosted Pink. And that's it, together with the nail cleanser and the LED lamp. That's all I use. To be fair with you, if we're talking clean beauty, this nail polish is not part of it. It is not clean. Not at all. Just so you know. I also want to show you the paint sample. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell, but this small part in the middle is the new color. I think it's called Shaded or Shadow White from Pro and Ball. And I think I kind of nailed it in terms of like, this is too green and this is too beige. I think it's the perfect middle ground. So I'm gonna wait and see if Dave likes it as well. And if he does, I'm gonna order it and I'm gonna start painting. Good morning, guys. I left you yesterday at the Kundalini Energy Awakening, the ceremony that I went to, and I'm still integrating a little bit, and I think I want to explain a little bit more about what Kundalini is and yeah, what I experienced later, maybe today or tomorrow. But yeah, it was nice. It was overall, it was like a really nice experience, and I'm really glad that I went. And I had a few insights also, so that's great. Right now, I am finishing up my coffee because I am gonna go have like a little Easter brunch with my sister and a friend. So that is what I'm gonna do now. And afterwards, I hope to update you on the ceremony and maybe also on the paint colors on the wall. I always notice that after I have a spiritual ceremony or just an experience in general, I get so tired. Like I am so tired right now. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Good morning, guys. I'm sorry, I have not updated you. Oh, my lenses. Yeah, there we are. I have not updated you yesterday because I was drained. I think because of the Kundalini experience, I was so tired and I just needed some time to integrate. So that's what I did. And I feel a lot better right now. I feel a lot more calm and well rested. Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit more about my Kundalini and basically what a Kundalini energy awakening is we all have this life energy. Kundalini is life energy. I think in China they call it chi or something like that. And basically, this life energy is flowing through you. So it flows through all of your chakras. If you're a little bit spiritual, you'll know that they're over here. And the Kundalini, the life energy, it just flows through you. And we all have it when we get born. But because of like life experiences, traumas, society, the way you're raised, all of these or all of this life energy gets suppressed a little, especially here in Western society, where we don't really talk a lot about our feelings. We don't really open ourselves up to like the higher self or spirituality or faith or something like that, especially here in the Netherlands. So what happens is your life energy gets suppressed, and it gets suppressed here at your tailbone. That is where it gets stuck basically. And with this Kundalini session, so it's a ceremony this was a group ceremony with around 8 people there. This facilitator, so you have to be a Kundalini facilitator to help awaken the life force again. So to help it flow through you basically. And what happens is very different for everyone. But this facilitator, she will touch you. By the way, there is no drugs or psilocybin or anything like that involved. It is completely natural. This time it was with a cacao ceremony. So cacao will kind of open your heart chakra a little bit more so that you're more open to the experience. And you can definitely also do it without any of that. But again, no drugs involved. But this woman, she is a facilitator and she kind of functions as like an antenna. So we as normal people can't really feel like the energy field, and basically everything around us is energy. Like we're energy, this cup is energy, like everything around us is made out of energy. And what this facilitator does, she kind of has contact with the energy field around us, and she can function as like an antenna or like a magnet basically, where she will touch you and then in specific places that she intuitively will feel she needs to touch you. And usually it's like here at the crown of your head, or maybe your heart or your arm, it can be anywhere. And she'll touch you and you will feel more of that energy, basically. Again, she's like an antenna that will help guide the energy, the force through her into you. And it's all your own energy. So all she does is like open you up for your own energy. So there's no like weird energy exchange going on or anything like that. But she helps you open up basically. And for everyone it is super different. Sometimes you can feel like, for me, what happens to me is whenever she touches me, I will start to like shake a lot, like in my my hips and my stomach area, or like my tailbone basically. I will start to like shake like really badly, but it feels nice. It's like in a comfortable way, if that makes sense. And then that's basically the energy that is stuck here, trying to like flow a little. Now, I get that this is like very, very spiritual. So if this is not something you're interested in, I would definitely say maybe just skip to the next section because it gets pretty spiritual. Anyways, for everyone, the experience is very, very different. For me, that is mainly what I feel. I will feel the energy flow through me. And at one point during the session, I literally felt as if I was like in one of those like Ferris wheels. I was just spinning and spinning and spinning, but again, in like a comfortable way. So I was actually very aware of it. I was like thinking to myself, like, this is kind of weird. I'm literally spinning now, but I know, like my brain knows that I am on the floor. I'm not spinning at all, but still I feel like I'm spinning. So that's super weird that even though there's no like drugs involved or anything like that, you'll still feel that. So it is like real, at least it's real to me. What else was interesting? Yeah, so because of this energy that is like stuck in your body, because of it flowing through you, you'll be able to start feeling emotions maybe that you haven't felt or you have been suppressing for a while. So a lot of people will start like screaming or crying or laughing even. And sometimes you will even experience these visuals. But again, it is super different for everyone. For me, my experience, this was the third time that I've done it. This experience really taught me that I feel so unsafe. My intention for the session was I want to get out of my head and into like feeling more. So that was my intention, to feel. And I wanted one of those like big emotional breakthroughs where I was like crying or something like that, because I know that there's so many emotions and feelings and trauma stuck in my body. So I was kind of hoping for something like that, but that didn't happen because I just felt super unsafe the whole time. And I think that was the main lesson from it. I will not be able to start feeling any of these emotions like sadness or grief or anger or fun or something like that before I start feeling safe. So that was funny because I was actually like really hoping to feel like grief or sadness or anger, but all I did was feel unsafe. So I think it was a really big confirmation for me that I need to start feeling safe before I can feel any of those other things and start working and processing on those. And this facilitator, I have had a session with her, like a group session, 3 times now. And after the session, she came to me and she was like, wow, I can feel it, I can feel how unsafe you feel. And she asked me like, hey, do you have any help with you trying to like calm down your nervous system? Do you have any help with that, like professional help? And I was like, no, I'm just like self-healing myself. I'm trying to like learn a lot about it, reading a lot of books, courses, that sort of thing. And then she offered like, hey, I have room for a one-on-one coaching program with you if you're interested. So that actually made me feel super sad because I was like, wow, yeah, I am doing this alone and maybe I do need help in this. And the fact that she is specialized in nervous system, in breath works, in Kundalini, all of these things. She's also a therapist. Yeah, that made me realize like, hey, maybe I do need help and I would love your help because I feel safe with her because of these sessions. So I think that was another big lesson for me instead of just trying to do all of this alone and by myself. So she will send me some info on that. And yeah, I'm just gonna see if that is something that I'm interested in. So yeah, that's my big ramble on this Kundalini experience. If you are someone who struggles with like feeling their emotions, I would highly recommend doing one of these sessions. Again, it is different for everyone, but if you are open to spirituality in general and healing and energy healing, that sort of thing, this could definitely be something that can help you out a lot. So again, the name is Kundalini Energy Awakening. For example, Kundalini Yoga is something different and it will not have the same effect as this does. So be mindful of that. Then I also wanted to update you on the paint colors for the walls, but to be honest, I have not decided on a color yet. So I'm gonna sleep on it one more night. And I think I'm also gonna wait until one of the artworks that I have ordered comes in. I think that is also going to be next week. And it's a really big artwork here in the living room. So I think I'm gonna wait until that arrives and just kind of color match the colors based on the painting. Other than that, I just got ready to have a brunch for Easter with family. So I'm gonna head there now. How cute is my Easter outfit? This blazer is like this minty green color, so I thought it was perfect for Easter. I think this is from H&M. It's last season, or maybe it's even from 2 or 3 years ago. This top also from H&M. The trousers or the jeans are also from H&M. I showed them in, I think, this vlog or the previous one. And this bag is from Coach. I've also decided that I'm going to return the items that I showed you in the beginning of the vlog because I have not felt like wearing them. So for me, that is like a big sign. If it's not the first thing that you want to wear, then maybe just don't keep it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to return those. On the trousers, I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to wait until H&M maybe has like an extra small so I can size down. If not, I think I'm going to keep them because I have wanted to wear them every single day up until now. So yeah, that is a good sign. Then I also wanted to show you this self tanner. It's from the brand called Beauty by Earth. Oh my god, this is amazing. I might even prefer this over the other one that I showed you before. It's also organic or natural. And I'm not gonna lie, getting it on your body, like rubbing it in, is kind of hard. Like it doesn't really blend that well. But once you have it on, I love the color. It's so, so natural. So I'm very happy with that. This is actually the third time I'm wearing it. So I wanted to make sure that I actually really like it before I show it to you. But yeah, it's a very natural or like sun-kissed color. And I'm wearing the medium to dark color. And it is completely made out of clean ingredients. So I'll link this down below if you're interested. Anyways, I think this is where I'm gonna leave the vlog because I am headed to brunch, an Easter brunch with family. And afterwards, I think I'm gonna go and have a walk with Dave in the forest. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave you guys here. So I will hopefully see you in the next vlog. Bye.